It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Welcome to this special Build It Live episode of Sunny Silver Linings. Our guest today is Greg Jones, Vice President of Business Development for Kaseya. Greg is also well known as an MSP growth hacking and leadership expert. Greg shares with Sunny some of the challenges he sees MSPs facing in the market today, along with a sneak peek at the topic he is speaking about at Build It Live 2023. And remember, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Now, here's your host, the founder and CEO of IT by Design, Mr. Sunny Kayla. Over to you, Sunny.
Hi, Greg. Welcome to Sunny's Silver Linings.
Hey, Sunny. Great to be here, and thanks for having me on.
Thank you. And I want to start with, thanking you for your partnership, Datto, Kaseya, the partnership that we have. We really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting our event as well. And we look forward to seeing you and your team. And today we will be talking about a little bit about the event, a little bit about the session. So let's start with the session, Greg.
Yeah.
What sessions you and your team are doing? Let's start there.
Yeah, absolutely. So myself and Mike DePalma will both be on site, and we'll be splitting the content. We've got some great tracks coming up. First is around leadership and kind of team management. Really important for MSPs at the moment. We're seeing a lot of conversation in the MSP landscape about this, so we've got some really exciting content to share. Then the second session, Sunny, is all around sales and having that, I guess, service mindset, how to elevate your business, how to drive sales, but with a true focus on the service mindset and delivering world-class service for your customers. And then finally, I believe our keynote is all around strategy. And that is, we're going to take a deep dive into how the break-fix model is evolving globally, but certainly in the US, and how that presents a huge opportunity for MSPs, how many MSPs can capitalize on that, really. So I'm really looking forward to these sessions.
Yeah, those are three really important topics. I go to a lot of conferences, Greg, and I see that it's people want to learn more, do more in terms of leadership, in terms of, sales, service mindset. Especially sales has been a major challenge for MSPs, like building their sales capability that scales. And then strategy in general is always at the top. Yeah, I know you won't share too much about these sessions because you want to share that during your workshops, during your breakouts there at the event. But if there is one thing that we want to share with the audience in terms of the best takeaway that they can have, for example, from sales and service mindset, what is that one most important learning that they can have?
Oh, Sonny, you're getting me to spill my candy already. So I guess for me, it's really important to say I used to be an MSP before I joined Datto and Kaseya. And for me, it's about MSPs having a laser focus on sales and marketing. When we look globally across the globe at the most successful MSPs, when we look at the common denominator, it is always the MSPs that have a sales and marketing department and have a focus. When we look at many MSPs around the world, they are very good at what they do typically in terms of being an MSP and fixing things and helping with business support, but they don't always have a laser focus on sales and marketing. So that's what we're going to get into. But more importantly, we're going to get under the hood of what you should track with a sales team. So not focusing on the target or the end number, but how you reverse engineer that number. So without spilling too much of my candy, we're going to be looking at a business process around working a cookbook, tracking the activity that drives the number, not focusing on the number really. And if you want to hear the rest, which is amazing, you're going to have to come to the session.
Yeah. So no, this is a really important session. because majority of the channel companies, they are looking to grow with profitability, and growth will come from organic and inorganic strategy, your sales capability, your marketing capability. If you build this, that then you're building a healthy business that scales. There is a certain percentage that must come from organic, otherwise you're not creating the right value as a business owner. So this is really, really a great session for MSPs to attend. If you're coming, this session can help you figure out how you can build a sales marketing capability to help you grow and help you grow in an organic way. And what is the biggest challenge, Greg, that you're seeing in the channel? You are kind of living in this. You are one of us as MSP owners before you went to the vendor side. So you have seen both sides. What do you see in the channel as the challenge?
Yeah, there's many things at the moment, Sonny. I've just wrote an article for one of the UK presses talking about this. But when we look globally, I would say the main thing is vendor consolidation. Many MSPs are struggling with just the amount of vendors they're having to deal with. On average, an MSP deals with about 17 different vendors. So vendor consolidation is key, because that's 17 relationships, 17 billing problems, 17 account management, you name it, it goes on and on. I would say that is certainly up there. And on the other side would be staffing. We're still seeing a shortage in terms of staffing and retaining good tech talent. And then there's the usual things like sales and marketing, getting new business. But they would be my number two, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I totally agree. The in terms of too many tools that are not even talking to each other, that is a major problem. Just kind of looking at security and compliance, just like look at what is happening in the UK now with the new regulations and compliance. And if your tools are not talking to each other, they're not kind of really integrated, and you don't have cohesiveness there, how would you be able to drive compliance for your own business and your customers? So to your point, there are too many tools, and too many tools are hard to manage, and the maintenance to everything else and the data analytics, you don't get meaningful insights from data to drive right business decisions, making right bets and guesses based on the data. And that's really a problem that is a major problem in the channel. So I'm glad that you as a company, as a team, are thinking through as well when you talk about IT Complete and other things. Now, what are you excited about when it comes to coming to Build It?
For me, it's my first time at Build It. However, I've got to say, I attend hundreds of conferences across the year, across the globe. However, when I looked at the agenda for Build It, I was actually blown away by the amount of, quite frankly, in my opinion, amazing content. So I'm looking forward to actually attending some of the sessions myself. And more importantly, connecting with the MSP community, just sharing, because events are great and I like to build it, but it's also about the people in the room. And for me, some of the best conversations come from networking and, that chat in the bar or over lunch. So I'm really excited, and I think that the content looks incredible.
That's awesome. And when it comes to who are you most excited to meet at the event, who comes to your mind?
Looking at the list, there is an abundance of people. I could give you individual names. However, when I look back on my journey as an MSP and also in Vendorland, some of the most valuable points that I've picked up along the way, or golden nuggets, have come from people I would not have expected them to come from, or people I didn't know even existed. And I think for me, that's what I'm going with at this event. I'm keeping a bit of an open mind, and I'm looking for that nugget at the bar, at the restaurant, attending the event, because just by having a conversation, it's amazing how many other MSPs are either dealing with the same challenges, have overcome the same challenges, or can give you advice and guidance. And obviously for me, other vendors as well. It's always great to catch up with my colleagues around the world. So, and yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And what's your message for Kaseya, Datto partners listening to this, why they should attend Build It, or in general, like MSPs, why they should attend Build It? What comes to your mind?
Well, first and foremost, to our Datto and Kaseya partners, thank you for your business. In terms of attending Build It, you are absolutely doing the right thing. Many of us get bogged down in our MSP business or in our lives just doing the day-to-day mundane. However, taking time out of your business to work on your business puts you in the top 5% elite MSPs in the world. And as I said before, there is some amazing content that will really accelerate your MSP business, your growth, if you invest the time wisely. But it's not just about attending Build It. It's about the planning before building. So spend some time maybe at home or in the boardroom before Build It. Look at the agenda and really map out your sessions, what you want to attend, what you want to get to. But more importantly, when you're at Build It, be present, be in the moment. And then on a follow-up from that is make sure you have a plan to cascade that information back down to your teams when you get back into the business. Take away 2 or 3 actionable things that you're going to implement from every single session. That is a way that you will guarantee getting an ROI on Build It, and I'm sure you will. And if not, me and Sonny will buy you a drink at the bar.
Yeah, we love our partners, and hospitality is always number one for us. We would love to buy anything that they want there. Drinks are, of course, are normally very kind of in demand. But to your point, having that mental clarity, mental break is really important. And this is one way, very meaningful way, when you can pause, you can rethink, reimagine by just getting out of your day-to-day to go to Florida type of destination. Not only that, you are in a very kind of learning environment where you are learning from others' experiences, networking with people. But at the same time, with the NASA type of experiences, we can get that inspiration to take our next moonshot as entrepreneurs, because that inspiration, and then you take that inspiration and the tools and templates that, Greg, you will be sharing as part of your sessions to other thought leaders that are sharing. You take that and then implement on day one in your business. That's when the learning really creates value, because there is no lack of information nowadays, Greg, but it's really the relationships. Like in person, spending quality time gives you relationships, and then the relationships leads to collaborations and teamwork, solving those problems. And you are empowered, equipped with these tools that you go back and create value for you, your business, for yourself and your team. We appreciate your partnership, Greg. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you at the event, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely, Sonny. Thank you for having me on, and look forward to seeing you and the whole MSP community. I look forward to saying hello out in Orlando.
Thank you for watching Sonny's Silver Linings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.